Hi there guys, this is Nikhil from Greedy Tech and this is a comparison between Redmi 3S and the Coolpad Mega. Both the phones are sold at the same price of 7000 rupees via exclusive online stores. We can buy Redmi 3S from mi.com and Flipkart via open sales and Coolpad Mega via amazon.in via weekly flash sales. We can expect normal sales for both the phones after the demand has reduced after a month. So here are the similarities. Both are dual SIM phones that support 4G, but both have a SIM slot and a hybrid slot. So you can insert either two SIM cards or a SIM card and an SD card on both the phones. Irrespective of the display sizes, both the phones have same resolution, are equally bright and have good sunlight legibility. Both the phones have LED notification, accelerometer, proximity sensor, ambient sensor, compass, radio, OTG support out of the box. Both the devices run skinned UIs on top of Android 6.0 Marshmallow. And coming to the differences, Coolpad has a bigger display, so it will be obviously great for entertainment purpose like watching videos and playing smaller games. But Redmi 3S has a smaller screen, so it will be great for one-handed use and for people with small hands. In terms of design and build, both are pretty good. On one hand, Coolpad is made of plastic but has a nice metal look to it with a 2.5D curved glass on the top. Usually the 2.5D curved glass is supposed to make the device more premium. For some reason, Mega doesn't look so premium. Besides that, Mega has huge black borders around the display, which is quite annoying when you consider the smaller bezels of Redmi 3S. Both the phones weigh exactly same at 144 grams, but because of the bigger screen, Coolpad feels amazingly light, and for the smaller size, Redmi 3S feels slightly heavy. These differences in weight are due to different battery capacities, which we will come to in a minute. Basically, in terms of display size and form factor, both are pretty good and both have their own pros and cons. So you can pick the best one as your winner. In terms of hardware, Coolpad is missing gyroscope and IR blaster, which are present in Redmi 3S. Besides that, on Coolpad we have on-screen buttons which take away some of the display real estate, while on Redmi we have the capacitive buttons. So on the whole, in terms of hardware, Redmi 3S wins. Coolpad Mega comes with an 8MP camera on the rear and an 8MP camera on the front with f2.2 aperture. Redmi 3S comes with a 13MP camera on the rear with f2.0 aperture, face detection autofocus and a 5MP camera on the front with f2.2 aperture. Redmi 3S is capable of recording Full HD video using the front and rear cameras. On other hand, Coolpad for some odd reason can record only HD video using the front and rear cameras. That's probably due to the lack of processing power. Coolpad has decent cameras but aren't that great for starters. Rear camera doesn't have face detection autofocus and it overexposes the shot every time, which leads to loss of details. Selfies on Mega come out to be better in some situations. On the whole, it would be great for selfies, but I would say Redmi still has a better cameras. Redmi also has better capturing speeds when compared to Mega. Even in terms of software features, Redmi 3S has more to offer. You can check out my camera comparison for more information and sample shots. Coolpad Mega runs the cool UI on top of Android Marshmallow, and so far it seems very responsive. It comes with a lot of bloatware, but they can be uninstalled or disabled. So far the UI is pretty good. For some odd reason they went with the iOS style of displaying the notification toggles. It needs some time to get used to. Besides some screen gestures like double tap to wake on Coolpad, both the phones have same level of UI customization. But Redmi has some cool stuff for advanced users. With MIUI 8 update, Redmi will get more features like dual apps, secondary space and probably multi-window. With Redmi you get updates for a very long time and rooting the device doesn't void your warranty. On the other hand, Coolpad struggles to provide updates and there isn't a big developer community either. So Redmi is better in terms of software and long-term consistent updates. Coolpad Mega sports a quad-core MediaTek processor clocked at 1GHz and Mali T720 GPU with 3GB RAM and 16GB internal storage. Redmi 3S sports an octa-core Snapdragon 430 processor with Adreno 505 GPU, 2GB RAM and 16GB internal storage. These are the benchmark scores of both the devices. This is pretty much expected. To keep it simple, because of the 3GB of RAM, Coolpad will be able to hold many applications in memory, so they don't have to restart, but Redmi on the other hand opens them quickly. You can do basic gaming on both the devices, but Redmi will give you much better results with less heating issue. In terms of performance, Coolpad is an okay device. It will be great for basic users, whereas Redmi 3S is the best in the price segment. Redmi comes with a 4100 mAh battery and Coolpad comes with a 2500 mAh battery. Coolpad will last you a day and Redmi will last you 2 days on normal usage. If you are a heavy user, then Coolpad might die on you in less than a day, and no matter how you use the Redmi, it will definitely last you a day. Coolpad is more of a fancy looking phone with lightweight and a bigger display, and because of that it's lacking performance and battery. Redmi 3S is more of a functional phone. It is decently gorgeous, but more than that it offers better performance, greater battery life and an additional IR blaster along with gyroscope. You can consider the bigger display and performance as the primary deciding factors. Well, if we get 3GB of RAM in a phone, it's great, but you should never buy a phone just because of 3GB of RAM. At least I wouldn't. Because no matter how many apps you can hold in memory, you have to run them with the processing power. For people who want bigger phone for watching videos and basic stuff, Coolpad will be great. But for people who want to play games or do anything more than the basic stuff, like calls, SMS and WhatsApp, Coolpad Mega will disappoint you in the long run. Redmi 3S is better now and is more future-proof for at least 2 more years for normal to basic users. For people who are in doubt or who want my suggestion, go with Redmi 3S, and for people who know what they are doing, they can buy Coolpad Mega. And I would buy Redmi 3S over Coolpad Mega any day. So what about you? What will you pick and why? Let us know by commenting below this video. So that's pretty much it guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have any complaints, comments or feedback, feel free to leave that below this video, and if you like this video, hit that like button and share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to us already, stay tuned to us by subscribing to our channel, and I'll catch up with you in my next video. Until then, have a nice day.